You know, many musicians, although they are well versed in scales and chords and theory and all that, nonetheless, they find it difficult to move off when they feel to want to improvise. So what I'm going to show you here are just a few simple and easy first steps that every musician wishing to pretty up their playing can use immediately. Assuming that you're brand new, the first thing that you can do, one of the first steps you can take with your instrument, whatever it is just to use a scale that you like, that you're familiar with, and essentially stay in the scale and just play what I call sweet nothings, right? And you'll find that it's best when you want to compose little melodies and little improvisations and so forth, you'll find that it is generally best to go up and down, you know, in small increments and not in huge jumps, right? Let me see if I can demonstrate for you what I mean by that. Take a listen. See, I'm just moving along, you know, notes one next to the other and one over and so forth. You'll discover that it sounds better than if you go and do something like this. You see, that doesn't sound very melodious, right? You're jumping all over the place. Best just to stay close. Then the next thing that you can do is to think up something in your head. You know, a little ditty in your head and play it on your instrument. Okay? This is a very valuable exercise in being able to connect your brain or your mind with your instrument, you know. For example, suppose I thought up something like da 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 da, right? And then you want to play that on your instrument, you know. Yeah. Da 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 da. You get the idea? Dee 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 dee. Whatever. Okay? Those are two little elementary exercises that are just great for starting to, you know, to improvise and get into that mode. Now, another thing that you can do early in your stepping forward into this river of improvisation is just to take the melody of the song and change up some of the melody notes, right? In other words, you're going to have a song, it's going to have a melody. What you do is play some of the melody notes and then stop some of the melody notes and put in some notes of your own. Okay, that's another good way to get into the in the mode of improvising. Let me see if I could show you that. Let me take a melody. We need to take little melodies here that I hope everybody knows. What about that old country or western song? What do you call it? Red River Valley. I think everybody should know that. Let me play the song first, and then I'll come through it and play a second time. And what I'll do is I'll play some of the melody notes, and then I'll just dispense with some of the melody notes and play my own notes. What I'm going to play, I have no idea, but this will give you an idea of the principle that I'm talking to you about. Okay? Okay, you see, what it is playing the melody there, just taking out little sections, playing different notes. That's another way to get your foot in the improvising door. Now, you know, I'm watching the clock here all the time. 10 minutes doesn't take long to go by. There's another principle that I wanted to demonstrate for you and show you, but all Father Time here is knocking on the door, so I'm going to have to stop here, and I'll come back with a part 2 on this and show you another easy improvisational technique. You know, in closing, what I'll tell you is this. There are these jazz greats, excellent musicians, no doubt about it. And you know, they start to play a song, and then they start to improvise, and they do what you call go way out, right? All I can tell you is this, that when you, if you get into extended and serious and technical improvisations, you'll find that this is wonderful amongst musicians. But if you're playing for somebody, and you start to play this song, and you play it over any number of times, and I come to an end, the people don't know where you are, they don't know where you started, they don't know where you stopped. You know, it doesn't go over as well as if you just play simply, play beautifully, play prettily, play with some pizzazz, you know. Take the song, play portions of the song, improvise portions of the song, you know, go from the song into a little improvisation, back to the song, and you go back and forward. The people just love it, you know. But it's your call, so these are just some suggestions and ideas that I am throwing at you just from my personal experience, which is twice as long as most of you, I believe, who are watching this video have lived. So let's go over to chapter 2, and I'll show you this other improvisational technique that that you can pick up and run with very easily and quickly.